Hello friends, this is Manoj. Welcome to Korg Experiment. In a series of videos, I am going to explain the process of recording music using a Korg PA series keyboard, editing and mixing the music, and getting the accompaniment tracks ready to sing along. Though I am using Korg PA 600 keyboard for this purpose, the process is same for all the PA series keyboards. The high-end versions of the series, however, have some advanced features. By the way, if you like this form of content about Korg keyboards, like its features, applications and functions, please subscribe and like my channel and press the bell button so that you will be the first one to get notifications of my forthcoming videos. In the first part of the video in this series, I extensively explained about the main elements of multi-track sequencing or recording and their main functions. If you happen to miss that video by chance, please click on the link above and watch that video prior to this. In this video, I'm going to explain the main elements of the other two types of recording, backing or quick recording and step backing recording. Let us first see the second type of recording mode, which is backing sequence or quick record. Before going further, I'm going to select a style from the dance category. Now I'm going to select 4 parts and assign it to the part switches. You can either choose the parts that come with the style or choose any other part of your preference. I just play them and they are all singing together. Now we are all set and ready to record. So I press on the sequencer button on the panel board and the record button from the sequencer page and choose backing sequence or quick record. This mode, as the name suggests, is usually used to record a quick session of music. For example, you have a musical idea or tone and you want to record it. So you select an appropriate style from the factory style or user-made styles, select a sound or performance and start recording. The song recorded in this mode could be edited in the other two modes. Most of the elements in this mode are self-explanatory. On the page header, we have the recording mode, transpose and the chords used at different measures during the recording. Below them, we have the style that we have selected for the recording, the free memory available for recording and resolution or quantization, which I have already explained in the first video. Then we have keyboard or pad shown. This needs a little bit of explanation. This mode of recording lets us record 4 keyboard tracks or sounds and 4 pad tracks. After the recording, they are assigned to the first 8 tracks of the 16-track sequencing. The first 4 tracks contain the 4 sounds and the next 4 tracks contain the pads. While recording, it lets us record in 3 ways. The first one is play. If you select this one, it will do the quick recording on top of any other recording that was done previously, keeping both the recording. Then we have the mute option. It will mute the previously recorded backing track. And then we have the record option. If you record in this mode, it will delete all the previously recorded data and will only keep the newly recorded data. Then we have the chord or accompaniment area. Even they have these options. The chords and accompaniment tracks are assigned to the tracks from 9 to 16 in the 16-track sequencing page. We have bass on 9, drum on 10 and percussion on 11. Tracks from 12 to 16 are accompaniment tracks representing different accompaniment sounds used in the style, which could be guitars, piano, synths, organ and so on. We can even set them to play, mute or record mode. Now I'm just going to demonstrate how we record in this mode. I press the start button and after 4 beats it starts to record. I'm going to add the parts now. Okay, I finished recording the accompaniment tracks and I'm going to add some sounds to the song. I choose them randomly from the performance or STS. Now I'm going to listen to the song in the sequencer mode. While playing, you can see that the first 4 tracks we have assigned to the sounds that I used. The next 4 tracks we have assigned to the parts. However, you don't see them playing though I recorded them. Try and guess what happened, or I will explain it in the next video where I will be taking you through the whole process of backing sequence. You can see the tracks from 9 to 16, playing the accompaniment sounds used in the song. Then we have the tempo, which we can increase or decrease. Then we have basic meter, which you see grayed out. We cannot change the meter in this mode or while editing in any other mode because it follows the meter the style is based on. Then we have the performance or the STS. We can choose a performance by touching the performance or the STS buttons on the panel board. It can be done at the beginning of the song or during the recording of the song. It will be explained in detail in the video on quick recording. Then we have the track area, which show the sounds assigned to the tracks and the volume that was used and the status, that is whether the soundtrack was played or muted during the recording. Track volume could be increased before starting with the recording or during the editing. We move from here to the step backing sequence. Step backing sequence could be used in 2 instances. One is to edit a song that was recorded using the other 2 methods, and secondly, for a person who is not a professional keyboard player, so he or she can just record a song using the appropriate style and can add the right chords at the right places by manually selecting the chords from the display. I will explain this in detail in the video about step recording. Now let me introduce you to the different elements in this page. On top we have the page menu, and if we click on it we have different options. First we have insert measure. By choosing this, we insert an empty measure prior to currently selected measure. This could be used, for example, if you want to add a solo singing, humming, etc. for a few measures before the other tracks kick in. This could also be used if some notes or chords were missed during the live playing. Then we have the cut measure, which is used to delete the selected measure. By choosing this, you will move all the chord and accompaniment events used in this measure to one measure back. The next one is delete all from selected. By choosing this, you can delete all the chord and accompaniment events starting from the chosen measure. The following options could be chosen for deleting the specific element like style, performance, tempo, and so on, starting from the selected measure. I'm not going to explain why each options could be used. I may show them in the detailed video on step recording. Below them, we can see the style that was used for creating the song. If we are creating a song from the scratch in this mode, you can choose the appropriate style and choose the number of measures the style will play. We can also shift to other styles even if we recorded a song in quick recording using one style. We can insert different styles at the different measures, events or steps. Below them, we have the performance used at the chosen measure. We can also shift to other performances or STS even if we recorded the song using the same performances. The process of these things will be explained in the future videos. Then we have the tempo, which could be set and adjusted in this mode. We can also create tempo changes at different measures if needed in this recording mode. Then we have the chord. We can create chord changes at different measures, events or steps manually by selecting or playing it on the keyboard at the right places. Then we have the style element. We can manually choose the different variations of the style at different measures, events or steps as needed, even though we used no element or same element throughout the recording. Then we have the parameters area and the soft transport buttons. We have event, step and measures. To move to the next or previous event, step or measure, we can use the up and down soft transport button. We can also choose to go to different measures by selecting the measure on top and using the rotary wheel to move forward or backward. Once we have done the changes, we can press the done button and it will take us back to the sequencer page where we can listen to the recorded song. These are all the main elements in backing and step backing recording methods. We have extensively discussed about backing and step backing recording methods. Meanwhile, if you liked this content, please do not forget to like this video and stay tuned for the next video.